Welcome back to This Side of 40. I wanted to show you, share something with you guys before I took off my makeup and before I shut myself down for the evening. So basically this year I am working on being grateful. So I started doing a gratitude journal at the beginning of the year. And basically what it is I am writing down every day something that I was blessed with, like a blessing of just today. And I'm also writing down my tips because those tips are what is making me have to remember the gratitude I need to show God. So, without further ado, I'm gonna share with you guys what happened and what day it was or whatever. So, um, January 1st, I just wanted to say thanks to God for really giving me family time. My sister and her kids and her husband were here visiting, and they were able to go and visit other family members, but we weren't really home. Like, I wasn't here that much because I had to work the whole entire time and they were here. So I just wanted to thank God for that. Then the second, I wasn't feeling good. Like, I was so just not here to go to work or not feeling well or whatever. So I called off from work and I just was grateful that God had blessed me with a loving, kind husband that was willing to take care of me, and we were able to spend time here at home and not have to go anywhere or do anything. I had one client booked for that day, and she was really nice and came the next day. So I wanted to kind of talk about that. So the next day, I thank God for gas. I made $87 in tips. I put $50 because me and Ricky are trying to save $50 in cash every month. I put $20 towards my makeup collection growth, and then $22 in my gas tank, and that was the blessing of that day. Then, and I still have half a tank. That was on the 3rd. Then on the 4th, I made, and the 4th was a Saturday. Saturday, I made $67 in tips, and I said, thank you, God, for the snacks. We don't really keep snacks in our home. It's just something we don't do. It's unneeded spending, and plus it's unneeded eating. So I thank God for the snacks, and I was able to pay our yard guy without having to use our paycheck. Then the 5th, I thank God for my clients. I have some of the most amazing clients, and the 5th was a Sunday. I have some of the most amazing clients. I had one person book an appointment, and then the rest of the day I was still busy, but so I only had the one client booked, like I said. And that day in tips, I was able to bring home $48, and out of that $48, I was able to pay a small bill. Sorry guys, that was fuzzy, and she's learned how to push the doors open. So, like I said, that was the 5th. Then the 6th, which is Monday, and that's usually my Friday, I made $42 in tips, and I really was seeing God's grace. Some's better than none. That was the one thing that came to mind all day, because when I had a couple clients who were like, I don't really have enough to give you a tip or whatever, and I was fairly busy that day. However, just everybody financially is just first of the year, bills have to be paid, whatever, after the holidays, and I was just remembering some is better than none. What a blessing that is. Thank you for that. Then the 7th, which is the Tuesday, we had our managers meeting, and I couldn't take my regular day off. So what I got off that day, because I only kind of do the days I'm at work, it was thanks for allowing me to grow. God has really blessed me with growth, and I'm growing my business, I'm growing in my marriage, I'm growing with my family. It's just so much growth that has been happening in the last year that I'm grateful for. Then I was off Wednesday. Wednesday we went to a water Zumba class, and I thanked God just for me to be able to do so. If you guys hear all that noise, that's Ricky. Just ignore him. Then that was the 8th. Then the 9th that's my Monday. So I thank God for sending people in for me. And the 9th, I made $44. Only had one client on my book, and she didn't show. However, she sent a friend. And so that was the blessing of that day. Then Friday, which was the 10th, I said what a blessing it is to be busy. And I work from 9 to 6. Like Fridays is like my busy day. I made $87 in tips, and I ended up working overtime, but it was a blessing just to be so busy and so requested, and that's just the blessing of that whole entire thing. Then the Saturday, which was yesterday, the 11th, Lord, thank you for showing me prayer works. When I was growing up, they used to say prayer without work is dead. So I've been putting work into my prayers, and I'm seeing it manifest itself. And I made $82 in tips. Then on the 12th, I said, what a blessing for people to remember me. Today's the 12th. I didn't have nobody on my book. This is the first time on a Sunday I have zero people on my book. And I made $60 in tips today. And all the people who usually come in to see other girls, or usually don't come back or had a bad experience, they all came in today, were able to earn their business back. It was only I and one other person working, so it was a really good day. So me and the other girl working, and I'm the manager where I work, and we were just talking about like how it's hard to build a book. And for me, it makes $60 in tips, and it's football season here in Arizona. Football season means people are not coming to the salon on Sunday. And we were steady. We weren't busy, but it was steady. It moved smoothly, and I made $60 in tips today. And that $60 makes it so that I can start my next month's savings, which is a blessing. So I just wanted to share my praise report with you guys, and I just wonder, am I the only person who is looking to be grateful? So yeah, this is my journey in gratitude. See you guys at the end of the month with the rest of the month's gratitude.